Hello, my name is Ed Frawley. My wife and I own Leerburg. We've had some questions on our online courses that I'm going to address in this video because we have a new 16-week course that's going to start in about a month with Michael Ellis, who in my opinion is one of the top 3-4 dog trainers in the United States. And we've been running this course for a couple of years now. It's really fine-tuned down to the point where it's very, very good. But what we've seen is that people that take the course, a lot of them end up going out to Michael's school to go through the courses out there. That's how much they think of Michael and the instruction. Leerburg has two types of online courses. They have a self-study course and they have an interactive course. First, I'll talk about the self-study. The instructors that do the self-study fill the entire course full of as much information as they think they need to cover the topics that they have. And there should be enough information in those courses to answer all the questions. But in a self-study course, there's no interaction with the instructor. In other words, there's not an option to ask an instructor a question. And that's the main reason why self-study courses are so inexpensive. I mean, time is money. I don't care whether you're a dog trainer, I don't care whether you're a bricklayer, I don't care whether you're a dentist, it doesn't matter. Time is money. So the self-study courses are less expensive than the interactive courses. Now this Principles of Dog Training 1 that is coming up with Michael is a 16-week-long course. And our courses are laid out with modules and segments. The easiest way to understand that is that a module is like a file cabinet in a drawer. The segments are the files within that module or the files within that file cabinet. So that's the way the whole thing is set up. There can be as many files, segments in a module as the instructor wants to have. There's no limit to any of it. So in Michael's PODT 1 course, he will only accept 25 people. And it's not cheap. I'm the first one to say it's not cheap, but you get what you pay for. And we have never had one person complain about going through this course and what the expense was. It's $1,500 for 16 weeks of personalized training with Michael Ellis. And quite frankly, a lot of students that take the online course end up going out and going to Michael's classes at his school in California. That speaks enough about what they think the quality of training is. But I'll explain what it is as we go through it. Michael opens up a new module every week. Within that week, there's a forum for the content, the topic that's covered that week. Students can ask questions in that forum. They can ask one another questions. They can ask Michael questions. They can ask questions that are answered by Michael's instructors. And that's the beginning of having interaction with the instructor. Now, every week, Michael has a homework assignment for the students. And the students are required to go out with a smartphone and video 3 or 4 minute videos of the topic for that module for that week. And then they're loaded, and it's very simple. We're going to put an overlay on the screen right now that shows you how students can upload their videos from their smartphone into the forum for that week. And it's very seamless. We don't have problems. If anybody has problems with this, the IT people at Leerburg here are more than happy to help you through them. But quite frankly, it's so simple that we hardly get any people asking anymore. It just doesn't happen. So students have to go out and take a 3 or 4 minute video, upload it to the course. Then there's written content where Michael goes through, or one of his instructors goes through, watches the video, and then makes comments about that video. All the other 25 students can look at the videos from the other students and can read the content. And there's some very, very good videos that come out of this thing. Michael will occasionally take a video from one of the students and ask if it's okay if he takes that and puts it into the main content for the whole course. And there's over 190 videos in this course, over 10 and a half hours of training. And by the time the course is done, by the time the 16 weeks is done, and all of the student videos are in there, there's a lot of videos in there. It's way, I should count them sometime. But my guess is there's between 200 and 300 videos in there. So there's a lot of information that comes in through the forums, in through the student videos that they post and the comments that come through. Then once a week, Michael has a live chat, and it varies depending upon his schedule. Students will get an email or a notice within the course saying, okay, the live chat will be at Sunday at 7 o'clock. And it's a Zoom call. And if students can all log in, Michael will have picked topics from the forum for that week and discuss them. Students can ask Michael questions if they have questions about the content from that week, and he'll answer them. Now, if a student is busy during the time allotted for the Zoom call, we record them, and then the next day we'll take that video, that Zoom call video, and put a link there so students that missed it, say on Sunday night because they were busy with their family, they can go and watch the whole Zoom call from the night before if they want to watch it next week. So that's a good thing too. There's a lot of good information that comes back and forth in these Zoom calls. And it's a lot of personalized information that you can't get anywhere else. At the end of the course, Michael will issue a certificate of completion to those students that have posted homework videos every week. Students have to post, if they want a certificate of completion, they have to post the videos. If they don't post the videos on a weekly basis, they're not going to get the certificate of completion because he stands behind the information that goes with the certificate that goes with that course. So the bottom line is Michael personally either passes or refuses to pass a student at the end of the 16-week course. And I should say that successful completion of PODT 1 is required to take PODT 2, the second course. So when we get people that want to come and just take Principles of Dog Training 2, if they haven't taken Principles of Dog Training 1, they can't take Principles of Dog Training 2 because there's too much that they have to learn in the first course. So that's very important that people understand that right off the bat. So you can go to our webpage for Principles of Dog Training 1 and read a little bit more about it than what I've just covered, and you'll also be able to see a couple of more videos. If you have any questions, feel free to go to the Ask Cindy portal on the front of Leerburg.com, and we will answer any questions you have. You don't need to be a customer of Leerburg to ask Cindy a question, and Cindy's my wife. You don't need to be a customer. Anybody can ask a question on dog training, on our training courses, on breeding, and on medical issues that go with your dog. If we can answer them, we will answer them, and we do it in a timely fashion. Usually, Cindy will answer questions the day after she gets them. They come in through the day. She goes out in the morning, feeds her horses, comes back in, has a cup of coffee, and answers all the questions that came in the day before. I don't know of another website on the internet that has somebody of her caliber of dog training that will answer anybody's questions on how to train their dog.